It's a superb sunny day here in Malaga, and I have with me the perfect toy to play around the city. It's the new BMW CE 04 electric scooter. I'm actually impressed by the looks because it's a lot crispier and a lot better when you see it for the first time. It looks better than in the photos. This approach, it's so daring. It has lines like from the future, but it's a proper scooter, I have to tell you. It has a 42 horsepower engine, and I'm about to have fun all day with it around the city, and I'm gonna tell you how it feels and more specs and more details about it. Let's go for a ride. First of all, let me tell you that this city is beautiful. It's just on the edge of the Mediterranean Sea, and it looks absolutely fabulous. But let's talk about the scooter. It's impressive how you started. It's just like a normal scooter. You just press the brake and hit the start button. It's a keyless ride, so you only have to carry the key with you. Even the pocket that you can leave your helmet on, the luggage area, it's activated by a button. So this is quite good because you don't have to do nothing else than enjoy. This electric engine produces 42 horsepower, and the battery lasts for around 130 kilometers maximum. But I think you can do it as 110 if you ride like a normal guy. If you use it full throttle, it might drop down to 80 kilometers range, but it's so punchy and it feels quite nice to use it. The throttle response is not that aggressive as you would might think, but it's predictable, it's fine. It's like a volume button, a very precise volume button that every time you touch it something happens, but it's predictable, so I love it. It features 4 riding modes: Eco, Dynamic, Rain and Road. So the most powerful, as you guessed it already, it's the dynamic mode. You just roll the throttle and the bike will push like insane. The funny fact about it is that although it's a scooter, you might think that when going downhill or releasing the throttle, the bike will be like a 2-stroke, will just go on and on until the inertia stops. But this one has kind of a brake that recharges the battery. So I'm rolling the throttle and now, okay, it stops me. So this way BMW wanted to produce a bit more charging power for the battery. The charging port for this scooter is pretty interesting because you have the cable inside it. You just remove it, plug yourself to a 220 plug. It takes around 4 hours to get a fully charged battery on a 10 amps plug, but if the plug is 20 amps you get 1 hour less. If you take the special chargers, because there are 2 chargers, it will last even less. So you are close to 1.5 to 2 hours for a full recharge in order to use it at least a day long. Riding so far for about 2 or 3 hours already. Short trips left and right. It was saying that I can do around 120 kilometers. The battery was at 98%, and I already did like 40 kilometers and still have 70% of percentage of battery. This is a cool fact. Also, I have to tell you what impressed me the most. I was thinking about, okay, if I live in a area that I need to park the bike on a hill, how would I block it somehow, because it doesn't have any locks for the brakes. But every time you pull the side stand, the bike brakes by itself. So this is a very interesting feature.
place is so beautiful. I just made a quick stop so I can show you some more things about the CE04, like the storage room that you have on the right side of the scooter. You just press a button over here and then boom, here you have it. So this is the charging cable that you get together with the scooter. It's a bit bigger than you would expect, but you can leave it at home. There's no need to carry this thing with you. It will fit a jet helmet over here, and this unfortunately is the only storage room that this scooter has to offer. You also get a pocket in front of here, which will be very helpful because it can be used to charge your mobile phone. You have a cable that you can attach your mobile phone to. You have a tray for your mobile phone over here, so another small room above it so you can put your wallet or something. And on the other side, it's the plug, is the space that you can fit the plug for recharging. How cool is that, eh? You also get the belt drive as on a normal scooter. This fender that will protect your passenger from getting any dirt on his back. You have this beautiful orange saddle over here for the passenger. It looks wide enough, but I don't think it's not comfortable. Maybe you can add up an extra top case so you gain some more storage room. You also have the pegs over here for the passenger. So this is a serious machine that BMW wants to put it as a 400cc scooter but electric. I think it's better than the 400s that you can get on the market. The only downside for this one is that it only reaches 120 kilometers an hour. Although 20 kilometers more would have been perfect for me just to commute on the highway, but you can do it only with this top speed. Maybe the battery will get exhausted more sooner if you would go faster than 120 kilometers an hour. Check out this beautiful looking windshield. It's like straight up. You have this cornering lights that you can add up optionally. They are very helpful. They are full LED. A large front fender in the front, and a huge radiator underneath the bike, and there's also a radiator here to cool down the batteries and the engine. So this is a nice piece of engineering.
In regards of electronics, this scooter comes with all the bells and whistles. You have like traction control, ABS Pro, a large wide TFT 10-inch or more than 10-inch front screen over here that you can connect with. You can use the mobile app, the BMW Motorrad Connect app, and you can use also the Navi, see who's calling you, listen to music and lots of stuff. You get heated grips, you get an SOS button depending on the country, and the most interesting part is that it has a reverse. So it's a first for me to test a scooter that comes with reverse. So it feels very easy to handle, although it's a long bike. This gives you a lot of stability because this machine can reach up to 120 kilometers an hour, and we all know that we like our scooters to be stable, because when you go on the highway you need them to stick to the asphalt, not be wobbly or something like that. You also get a lot of stopping power because you have two radial mounted calipers in the front, and every time you squeeze the brakes with the ABS, although it's an ABS Pro, you won't have any issues stopping promptly every time you want. Let's talk a bit about the comfort level, because this is an important aspect. Optionally you can add up so much things. For me it's very important that my scooter has a comfortable seat and also comfortable suspension. Yeah, it's very comfortable in regards of suspension, very comfortable in regards of seat, but the wind protection, it's not that good because I have the small windshield. Optionally I can add up a higher windshield. Also I can change in between 5 seats comfort one with the different lumbar protection in the back. So I can even take the one that it's heated. Right now I have heated grips on the bike, and I don't need them because they are 20 degrees outside, but you don't know, maybe tonight it will be cold. You've got two positions for your feet and enough room to move from front to back. The handlebar is in close reach. It's a well designed ergonomy. I don't feel like uncomfy or something. It's just good enough for me to take it like for a longer ride. I wonder how it feels on the highway. I will go for a bit on the highway, but the wind protection will not help me at all. I want to see how fast I can go. I know that it can go close to 120 kilometers an hour, but the battery will get exhausted as soon as I do that.
I have plugged the charger, plugged the bike, and here it says that I am charging with 10 amps or 8 amps. I'm at 55%. Why did it close? 55%, and will be 100% at 1642. So it has 4 cells. It still has to charge this too in order to get the maximum juice out of it. Cool. Finished the coffee break. I stood like 2 hours, left the scooter to charge, got 40% back on the battery. So I think this is a good value. This is a eco-friendly solution, but the most important about it, I had so much fun riding it. It rides very nice. It feels very good. You get the feeling that it's close to a maxi scooter, but has the system of a motorcycle. And the most important, I got like 50 questions today about what brand it is. It's electric, it looks so good, thumbs up. So yeah, it's the coolest machine that you can get on the market right now. So if you want to be eco-friendly and have a cool set of wheels, this is your answer, the BMW CE 04. So I think this should be it. I'll go and ride some more until the sun sets. So see you next time.